We are often taught that masks are for hiding, but for Prince Zuko, the mask was the only thing that allowed him to be honest. As a psych nurse, I see this a lot. People who are introverted or quiet are often just people who are exhausted by the performance of being who others want them to be. Today, we are looking at why the blue spirit wasn't just a disguise. It was Zuko's true self coming to the surface. Zuko was born into a system that demanded he be a loud, aggressive, extroverted conqueror. In clinical terms, he was experiencing role strain. He was trying to fit a square peg personality into a round hole expectation. When he is Prince Zuko, he is awkward and angry because he is performing a version of strength that doesn't belong to him. Notice that the blue spirit doesn't speak. This is the introvert's advantage. By removing the need for social performance, Zuko's natural skills, observation, stealth, and precision take over. The mask gives him the psychological safety to be a hero without the fear of his father's judgment. He acts on his true desires, which at the time were not accepted by his society. I want to pause here because what I'm telling you isn't just a fan theory. This is research-based science. Viewers should know that in psychology, specifically Jungian analysis, we talk about the shadow. These are the parts of our personality, our desires, our anger, and our true needs that we feel aren't accepted by our family or society. Scientifically, when we suppress these desires, they don't go away, they go underground. When people feel they can't be their true selves in the light, they find a way to do it in the dark. Yeah, is doing things in the dark a bad thing? Not necessarily. Clinically, we call this sublimation, taking an unacceptable impulse and turning into a productive action. It's not good in a perfect world because ideally Zuko shouldn't have to hide, but it's a necessary survival state. It's a middle ground between total separation and total breakdown. However, if you can only be honest when nobody knows it's you, you aren't truly free yet. Now that we are on this topic, let me tell you something important. Research shows mental illness is more seen in introverted than extroverted people. But I want to be clear. Introversion is not a weakness or a wrong way to be. The danger isn't being quiet. The danger is internalizing. If introverts learn how to show their vulnerability thoughts through counseling or therapy, talking with a person, it acts as a release valve. It prevents those thoughts from fermenting into a mental illness. To prevent moving into the territory of neurotic cycles or even psychotic episodes caused by extreme stress, we must build two things: emotional maturity and EQ. Emotional quotient. EQ is your toolkit. It's the ability to recognize and name your emotions. Zuko had to learn he wasn't just mad, he was grieving and disappointed. Whereas emotional maturity is your foundation, it's the ability to sit with a difficult feeling without acting out impulsively. To prevent the kind of internal conflict that leads to neurotic disorders, we have to bridge the gap between the mask and the face. Number 1. Acknowledge the shadow. Your hidden desires are often just unmet needs. Number 2. Find a light outlet. Find one place where you don't have to wear the mask. And number 3, scientific truth. Emotional health is measured by how much of your true self you can show to the world without fear. So, how do you take this and approach your life in the most healthy way? It starts with one brave act: total honesty. To prevent that split identity, you need to find one person, a mother or a very good friend who is non-judgmental and actually wants your good life. Like, find your Uncle Iroh. Your goal is total honesty. No hiding. Share your emotions, your thoughts, and even your negative and dark sides. When you bring your shadows into the light with a safe person, they lose their power. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. My goal here is to assist you in any way possible. Whether it's through these case studies or just giving you the terminology to understand your own mind, I'm here to help you navigate your journey toward emotional maturity. Zuko's greatest glow-up wasn't his firebending, it was his emotional maturity. Being an introvert is not about being shy, it's about where you get your strength. You don't need to be the loudest in the room to be the most powerful. Remember, your mind is a kingdom. Don't let the fire go out, but don't let it burn you from the inside either. See you in the next case study.